نرحب بكم اليوم في فعاليات المرحلة الرابعة من تمرين حسم العقبان 17 في نسخته 14. وقد سبقت هذه المرحلة 3 مراحل، هي مرحلة تمرين القيادات والمرحلة الأكاديمية، وبعد ذلك تم تنفيذ التمرين الميداني الذي نفذ في مياه وأراضي وأجواء دولة الكويت. سيدي، لقد بدأ تمرين حسم العقبان مسيرته سنة 2000، وكان في نسخته الأولى عبارة عن ندوة نفذت في دولة البحرين. وأيضا نحن اليوم نختم حسم العقبان 17 في نسخته 14 أيضا بندوة لكبار الضباط. أن الهدف الاستراتيجي من تمرين حسم العقبان هو الردع والدفاع عن دولة الكويت لتعزيز الاستقرار والأمن والرخاء والازدهار والحفاظ على مصالحها الوطنية ضد كافة التهديدات. أما الهدف العملياتي أو الأهداف العملياتية فكانت كثيرة من هذا التمرين، أذكر منها تطوير مستوى التنسيق والتعاون بين جميع الوزارات والمؤسسات الحكومية في إدارة الأزمات. أيضاً إبراز أوجه التعاون العسكري بين القوات المسلحة في دول مجلس التعاون الخليجي والولايات المتحدة الأمريكية، خاصة في حل الأزمات الإقليمية. وكذلك من الأهداف تخطيط وتنفيذ جميع أنواع العمليات العسكرية الغير تقليدية. وقد غطى التمرين في معظم هذه الأهداف من خلال سيناريو تم الإعداد والتجهيز له على مدى عام كامل. سيدي، لقد كان التجانس والتنسيق بين القوات المشاركة في التمرين بشكل احترافي ومميز. إن توجيه معاليكم أثناء زيارتكم للتمرين بتوخي الدقة ومراعاة الزمن في تنفيذ العمليات تم الأخذ به وترجم خلال البيان الختامي، وبتنفيذ العمليات بشكل متزامن ودقيق بين القوات البرية والجوية والبحرية. وكذلك مشاركة المؤسسات في هذا البيان نتج عنه نجاح المهام ونفذت بشكل احترافي. سيدي معالي نائب رئيس مجلس الوزراء وزير الدفاع، لقد كانت الواقعية في التمرين هي الصفة الغالبة على تنفيذ العمليات لمحاكاة الواقع الذي نعيشه في منطقتنا من حروب غير تقليدية وعمليات مكافحة للإرهاب.
Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. On behalf of General Votel and the United States Central Command, I thank you to the distinguished guests from the GCC for your attendance at this Senior Leader Seminar as we conclude exercise Eagle Resolve. We are pleased to see so many representatives from the Kuwaiti military here as well. I also want to thank the Kuwait for their gracious hospitality in hosting this exercise. Major General Omari, Brigadier General Michelle, and your staff have been incredible hosts and partners in working through preparing for this exercise. I'd also personally like to thank our GCC partners, Colonel Abdullah from Bahrain, Brigadier General Saeed from Qatar, Brigadier General Youssef from UAE, Brigadier General Mohammed from KSA, and Major General Hamad from KSA representing Peninsula Shield. I want to thank them for their friendship and their contributions to this exercise, which made it the success that it has been. Many in this room have a long history with Eagle Resolve. In fact, I understand the GCC Secretary General was the first leader of Eagle Resolve in 2000, which we're honored to have him present during this seminar. This particular iteration of Eagle Resolve is the result of a meeting at Camp David with the GCC leadership with the President of the United States that laid out a GCC-US exercise that could focus on threats in the region. The areas included were critical infrastructure protection, counterterrorism, mine countermeasure, integrated air and missile defense, cyber defense, and asymmetric threats. Eagle Lion 17 was selected as the vehicle to address those concepts. The ministries and civilian organizations in Kuwait involvement in the exercise really truly represented a whole of government approach that is vitally important to addressing threats that are of a national and international response to crisis. The process of organizing this exercise and working together over the last year has allowed us to gain a greater understanding of each other, build trust, and strengthen all of our partnerships. Again, I'd like to thank our Kuwaiti friends, to include the staff at the Sheraton Hotel, for all their gracious hospitality and making us all feel at home here.
I am certain that we're going to take part in what I know will be very productive discussions on what we learned from exercise Equal Resolve 17 and how we can apply those lessons going forward. I'd be remiss, of course, in not mentioning that one of the reasons, of course, that the General was busy and we've been busy is that we recently took the direct and proportional response to the Syrian government's recent chemical weapons attack in Syria that killed innocent civilians, including women and children, and violated international law. I won't talk any more about that event, but I'm happy to talk with the commanders in the margins of the conference as they have questions, as we did earlier today. This exercise, however, is the premier multinational exercise in the Gulf region and is the culmination of nearly a year of planning and work with our Kuwaiti partners. They've worked very hard on this exercise, and they have provided all of us everything we need to achieve successful results. Over the past nearly 2 decades, Eagle Resolve has become the leading engagement between U.S. and Gulf Cooperation Council nations to collectively address the regional challenges. And as you heard, our Secretary General has been in this one from the beginning, and as many of you also in the room have participated in each of these Eagle Resolves over the years. But we all have a common interest in regional security, and it's through exercises like Eagle Resolve that our militaries come together to build trust, strengthen partnerships, and enhance our capabilities. When you go into any environment that is fraught with many what we call known unknowns, you have to forge an honest and thorough assessment and ask yourself, where is the center of gravity and how can I protect ours? By working together and developing and improving our joint interoperability, we can better define those centers of gravity and through our cooperation, layer our collective defenses. Eagle Resolve enhances our ability to do just that. In the Chad conference not too many months ago in the UAE, we discussed the value of being able to operate together and how that enhances all of our deterrent force and all of our capabilities. But the second part of any exercise, the part that can get overlooked, is the one that's in a rush to pack up the exercise, go home, is taking stock of what has been learned. And it's crucial to share the lessons of what we learned. That's why symposiums such as this one are so important. This symposium in particular is an excellent opportunity to improve our ability to identify best practices in countering asymmetric threats. Learning how to evaluate those threats and develop sound strategies to counter them only comes from understanding what works and what doesn't work. And this symposium is a great step towards that goal. So again, I thank our Kuwaiti friends, all our partners, for hosting us, and I'm very much looking forward to the presentations and the valuable lessons that we will share at this symposium. Okay.
حقيقة اليوم أنا ودي أتقدم بالشكر إلى دولة الكويت أميراً وحكومة وشعباً على الدعم المستمر لرفع الكفاءات، بالذات الكفاءات المشتركة أيضاً بين دول المجلس وبين دول المجلس وحلفائها. التمرين هذه تمرين بدأ من عام 1999. اليوم اللي رأيناه تطور كبير في الأداء، في مهام وأهداف التمرين، في إدارة التمرين. حقق أهدافه التمرين بفضل الاستضافة الكريمة من دولة الكويت ومن شعب الكويت للدعم المستمر لمثل هذه التمارين. دخول العناصر أو جهات غير الجهات العسكرية في التمرين، الجهات المدنية، هذه تضيف إلى التمرين قوة، إلى الجاهزية والاستعدادية لدى قوات دول المجلس بعد آخر. فالحمد لله ونهني القائمين على هذا التمرين تهنئة من القلب.